So this is 100% unrelated to the tournament, but I guess Solar can drink now? Question mark. What? I just saw a tweet as I go to tweet about the series, and he says I can drink now, and it's like 4 beer in front of him.
Yes, he can.
That's
Because
cool.
Korea, how you age is every time on January 1st, you age one automatically.
Also, it's not like a regular birthday like over here.
Which is
Yeah,
why
so
you get like
yeah,
people 2 years ahead of us.
Oh, that's
yeah. At times, some people are, 2 years ahead. But
that's weird. That's cool, but that's kind of weird.
Yep.
Well, hooray for Solar! I can join in on becoming a degenerate like the rest of the world. Anyways, focusing on the tournament hand though, guys, welcome back. It's the Halo Koreans tournament. Tournament of purely Korean, something we've never done before, and it's been a lot of fun so far. It's the winner's match though, so you don't have to worry. Neither of these players are getting knocked out, but one of them will make it through to the round of 8. So spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map from Invasion, it's the red Zerg player, Donregu. Ooh. Someone segue over, Jesus.
and 1 o'clock position. It's first.
I'm trying to go back and forth, me then him.
I don't know.
But he keeps forgetting.
We need to set up like a tag team.
I'm noob. I'm just waiting for that sign.
Hey.
for your sign to go like go.
So DRG actually did this again. He did this the first time around, but we assumed it was because of Pro Perez. Now this time around, it might just simply be to mess with first. First can come in and scout and be like, wait a minute, what's going on? But yeah, he's gonna get away with 3 hatch 4 pool, I think.
Yeah, well, for sure. It was a Nexus first.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think this is kind of cool.
Yeah, that it is cool. I also think that first going for Nexus first is also kind of cool. We usually don't see that. Usually, it's a gateway cybernetics core to expand, and when they see a 3 hatch, they're like, oh, come on. With the Nexus first, it's actually like greed versus greed. Wow.
It actually works out in favor for DRG, I think, in my
I think it is
opinion.
too. I think it's a little bit bigger of a boost for him.
My my tweets did not make a lot of information.
No, it didn't. But Solar, Claire's just being all legit, like, oh, I gave up drinking, man. And Solar was like, noob. What a meanie face.
Confirm that's why we didn't invite him back, guys. He was really beyond.
Oh, it was a meanie face.
Actually, I want to address that. We had a lot of people asking me like why Solar wasn't in this tournament, and it's the same reason we didn't invite Parting back and stuff, guys. Like, it's nothing that if any of these guys qualify, I will happily have them come back for like tournaments we have qualifiers for. But if you've won a tournament, you've already got the money. Like, we want to spread the love and all that. So like, well, I'd love to see Solar win again and again and again and again. He did just win the fight before Christmas, so the only reason he wasn't invited back to this was based on the fact that he had just literally won something we already had him for. So no hate, just a lot of love. Too much, perhaps. But DRG, all right, gets away with his 3rd hatch. Nothing to threaten him at all. I guess now we're gonna see what a late game ZVP looks like. A proper late game ZVP.
Yeah, I can't wait for Swarm Host and stuff.
Yay, Swarm Host!
I don't know, James, what do you think about DRG's play settings right now? I mean, like, you've been doing a lot of cool work with folks like Sulky and such, do the translation for him when he was online. Have you been hanging out with DRG much at all, or?
Yeah, did you miss the post? He bought me a monitor for my Christmas / thank you gift.
Okay, this is me trying to give you a lead-in so that you can then continue to talk about your relationship with DRG and perhaps the strategy a little bit, and not be like, well, you didn't see Twitter? Freaking idiot, get on Twitter.
DRG, a lot of times, his playstyle of Zerg is a little bit different from Sulky's. Sulky's is don't be too greedy in the beginning, but well, at least the playstyle that he prefers the most is play out normally, draw it out to the long games, and swarm host. He's recently changed that. DRG is a little bit different. He likes to take the risk. He doesn't like to take the earlier aggression, the risk of having less economy and stuff like that. But he likes to do things like this, like no pull, 3 hatcheries, and as soon as he reaches a certain level of drone count, he will just start pumping out units and try to end the game in that way instead of taking the 4th and expanding out for even longer games. That's his style in a lot of cases.
I'm excited to see him play that out.
I was really interested to see what a Nexus First versus 3 pool looks like in income, and it's pretty darn even. I actually don't know if anyone got an actual lead from this.
Well, first definitely gets that lead from the early game Chrono Boost, the way that works, but now
But
that DRG's got
injects.
injects, yeah, he's starting to catch up, and we can see the spikes on the graphs that show that. But I mean, again, for first, it's so many probes out so quickly, it's really hard to contend with it. It'll level off here in a moment's time, but of course, if you guys want to see a graph look really dirty, watch anytime Terran drops mules. As far as this goes, the Oracle did pop out, and we've fallen around. It hasn't really gotten much of anything. Scouting information tends to be what these end up being used for more than anything else nowadays. I think long and gone are the days where versus Zerg you would kill the queen and annihilate the probes afterwards, but or drones rather, pardon me. But with the Oracle, he's got a little bit of, I guess, you can take it whichever way he wants. You can still use it for damage, you can use it to harass, pick off 4 drones at a time, disengage, come back, or you can just use it for scouting and defense. Either way, the Oracle has come a long way since its original inception, where it originally could not even attack.
Yeah, I remember that that announcement of Oracle. It's like, well, there are 63 ways to kill workers. Oracle is not going to be one of them. And bam, it's the shit that kills
It's
all
like
the workers.
the Oracle, yeah, the Worker Slayer at the end of the day, yeah.
You know what's fun is when you play a handicap game at 50%, one shot of Oracle kills a worker.
No.
I did that
no.
one time, and we won. That was good times.
Yeah, who's this we?
Summer got an over 2v2s, and she
Broke
was
my
not.
back
She was
during that
really
pool.
not happy.
I was not happy. Okay, the things that we realized happened when you're at 50% were dumb. Banshees one-shotting as workers. No, thank you.
Yeah.
But Widowmine still dealt full damage, so I just went mass Widowmine and we won. So whatever.
Yeah, that's the reason we won.
Yep, nothing else. Infestation Pit's kind of cool to see out of DRG. I mean, if it is going to be Swarm Host, we could all moan and groan. But with the melee upgrades, I'm wondering if that's even going to be the case. For me, I just smell Faster Hive, and I would certainly love to see him do something crazy like Ultralisks.
Smell like.
That's what it smells like. Doesn't mean it is, you know? Smells
but
like
what-
dog
what-
poop. Maybe it's chicken.
what does
Some
it?
can't cook.
Does it smell like strawberries?
Poop doesn't smell like strawberries.
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
Enduring Locust
a
is
hive?
starting now.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be Swarm Host.
Scratch
so
and sniff.
Either way.
What's
Correct.
funny is well, no, it's okay. I mean, like, what's funny is he's upgrading the melee weapon, but getting the Enduring Locust.
Well, I think
So-
he's only getting like a 8, right? Because that's what he did on King Sejong, is that he didn't really commit a lot to Swarm Hosts,
Yeah.
but rather did a lot with the
Yeah.
Link and Roaches.
Yeah, that really nice just forward harass, but at the same time, like, these aren't going to be out anywhere in time to stop this. He
Queen,
still has to
queen.
rely on roaches. He still has to rely on lings. Queen does die in the main, and Lord Prism almost with 2 health gets away.
Come on. Oh wow. Well, what's nice about not going for like immediately like as many Swarm Hosts as possible is that when attacks like this happen, which are pretty common, and there's
Once
even
in a
one
while.
after this, you have Lings and Roaches that actually take care of it.
These forces have been quite
Oh,
nasty.
so many force field.
But, I mean, you have to consider what he's getting for this is a hatchery. There wasn't a ton of drones here. He didn't gut this raw. This is an attack that's going to kill a hatchery and recall, and it cost
recall
him way
out.
more than I think the hatchery was worth.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Still
like
harassment
it's
going in the main base.
Yeah, I actually, I like the Mutalisks coming out of this. Not only is it going to help catch any further War Prisms in the future, but Mutalisk transitions are really good at catching people off guard. We still have the potential of Swarm Hosts underneath this, of course, but if you're going to be investing in Mutas, you can't also invest in Swarm Hosts. 100 gas units are way too expensive to get double produced.
Yeah, what was most worrying was that like the units lost, which is actually better for first. But rather it's the force fields that were lost. There's going to be a lot of attacks going down with this type of army that DRG has. Like there should be probably like 3 attacks legit like at each base.
Ooh, Mothership Core goes down. That's going to sting.
Yeah, wouldn't go there, but go to the 3rd.
Yeah, you could actually definitely take that
He has a
through.
Colossus. Imagine if that Colossus was an immortal.
Imagine if the Colossus could shoot up.
Imagine
Ew.
a world,
Ew.
no war.
Shut up, Zombie Girl. Why you... Imagine a world where Zombie Girl's not a buzzkill. God.
You guys are being dumb. Let's just be honest. Well, the Nexus does go down, and there wasn't actually a lot of mutas, so
What did I do?
the attack in the main didn't really happen. There was enough
No,
stalkers
but
there.
he did tear down the 3rd. So for DRG's sake, I mean, he's coming up on what is a double expand for 5 bases, and first is limited to 2. He's going to retry and take this Nexus, but there's going to be constant harass for a while with these Mutalisks. He's not going to let up on this anytime soon. And Dive's actually back in for the 3rd.
Yeah, and like the the option you usually have if you don't have phoenixes, and even sometimes when you do have phoenixes, is that you just get fed up after a while and you have to base trade.
Yeah. Not a
These have-
comfortable scenario to have to be forced into, of course, but one that we see all too often.
Yeah, I would love for DRG to snipe this +3, really. A lot of the times I feel like that's the difference between Blink Stalkers actually working.
Yeah, it's not really covered. He could actually very potentially do it, but looks like not to be on the cards. Hey, by the way, just a quick shout out to Kitty the Neko. Kitty the Neko with a $5 donation. It says last donation of the year. Happy new Ace Skate to you all, Zombie Grub, and of course our beloved cat from me and Shay.
Yo, I actually hate when people did that. Not that one specifically, but like of the last blank of this year. He's like freak out, right? The last stream of this year. Oh my god, is he quitting? Oh, because the years. Okay, I get it. Yeah, okay. Stop.
I think you're just dramatic, man. I don't know.
I guess so.
James, what do you think when you hear the last blank of the year?
What?
This is the last cast of Zombie Grub Base Straight
Really?
TV
You're not doing
2014.
Oh wait, tomorrow's January 1st, right? Stupid me. Oh.
It's
Never even thought about that.
Never see you again, Zombie Grub.
2014.
The last time in a year.
It's okay. You'll be saved online on VODs.
No, not for Twitch.
Ooh, middle of the map. Forces out a lot of forceful catches, a lot of Zerg in that net. Mutalisks are really not getting a lot done behind this, though. The probe count remains high. He hasn't picked off any important tech structures like the robotics bay. Never sniped off that +3. For all the good things DRG did by sniping off this third, he's not really been able to capitalize on this. He's even been building a lot of spine cores. He's getting really scared about this attack. And
Here's the
rightfully
thing,
so.
though, I think this is the game plan for most Zerg players, to be honest.
Base trade, yeah.
Yeah, base trade when they go from mutas.
Oh, this is so sick. These lings are holding so many of these units in
Wow.
place. The stalkers are getting
Stop.
shredded.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a regular move.
that move command.
Oh my god. Well, actually, you did a good job cleaning up the mutas. Like, the most terrifying thing about this type of game is when the mutas get up to counts of like 30 and 40, and you're just like, what do I do without, like, especially without Archons? And at 17, they're actually manageable, but
I think he
no
could actually.
probe was brought.
I think he could bring the Mutalisks back home and kill all of this.
Yeah.
Well, after that disastrous
units.
move into the spine crawlers.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man, it was a combination disastrous move control, but like at the same time, the Zerglings did a great job of holding everything in place. Even if that wasn't an attack command, he still would have lost a lot of stalkers.
Yeah. Well, you could have like hallucinated a bunch of stuff.
Though. The Colossus could have melted the link.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not as much as he did lose.
A lot of what ifs.
Sure.
Yeah.
But now there was like 17 more mutas on that production tab for a second there, so he is up to 29 as has to die, and that is enough to take this on.
Yeah, he's actually rushing back up. You know, he might have lost the layer, and that kind of sucks, but he's still got so many bases behind this. Gonna dive right on top of this Colossus count. Doesn't even care about the stock. He's just gonna click on whatever he can. These will blink away, but the Colossus will be abandoned. I'm surprised he doesn't just turn around and take the free Colossus, but whatever it is he's got to do, he's doing it. Do you hear beeping?
No.
Oh, there's a car outside. Never mind. All right, GG, ladies and gentlemen.